everyone, Todd here from Baking with Foxholler Kitchen. Want a dessert that's sweet and salty? Join me this week and I'll show you how to make Spam monkey bread, only on Baking with Foxholler Kitchen. Foxholler fam, I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Foxholler Kitchen. This week we're continuing down the path of fall flavors where I show you a recipe that brings you maple, honey, and cinnamon. Today we're going to pay tribute to the little can of spiced ham many of you guys know as Spam. Today we're making Spam monkey bread. It's going to bring you some really fun flavors of sweet and salty. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright, starting off with our Spam monkey bread, we're going to go ahead and take a big old can of Spam here. We're going to cut it into 1/4 inch cubes. When was the first time you ever actually tried Spam, Dave?
Oh, I was a little kid, so I don't remember the first time I had it.
Okay. Do you like it?
It has its place.
It has its place?
Yeah.
So you're one of the many that are kind of undecided on it?
I'm on the fence with it.
Okay.
Now,
yeah,
what kind of Spam is this?
This is Spam with bacon.
Spam with bacon.
So you're going to get that sweet and salty.
Mm-hmm.
Now you guys know at home, I am no expert at cutting anything. Usually when we have to cut stuff, Dave's the one that usually cuts a lot of this stuff. So, but I'm going to try and get this as close as I can. And then we are going to move over to the stove and brown this. Do you smell it, Dave?
Mm-hmm. I smell it from here.
But what do you think our weirdest recipe that we've done thus far has been?
I don't know. This might be it.
Yeah, you think this one's going to kind of take
the strangest? Yeah.
Kind of take the cake?
Yeah. More or less.
Or take the monkey bread, so to...
The monkey bread. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. This, you might be right. I think this is the strangest recipe we've ever done. But just from the pictures of it, it looks so good and just something different.
Yeah, definitely. You
know, we're always one to take chances on recipes. I mean, one thing I think that comes to mind is doing when I did the brioche bread a while back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
or
the was okay. Yeah, that was a good one.
Or the bacon cupcakes.
Bacon cupcakes were awesome.
Which I know you were kind of like looking at me like I had 3 heads whenever I mentioned, oh yeah, I want to make bacon cupcakes in an episode. So, no, I think this is going to be definitely something different. And something that many people probably won't think of, because I mean it is going to give you your sweet, your salty, and a lot of different flavors. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this cut off, and then we'll move over to the stove.
Okay.
Alright, now that we've got our Spam with bacon cut up into 1/4 inch cubes, we're going to go ahead and fry it off on the stove here. I've got the oven set to medium heat, and we're just going to fry it in our iron skillet here. No relation to Iron Maiden, what I told Dave earlier. But we're going to fry it off until the Spam is good and crispy.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Give that a little time to heat up.
Yes. Actually, I hear it sizzling a little bit already. So that's a good sign.
Good.
That's a good sign.
Okay.
Alright, I think we got a little bit of colorization going here. Let's go ahead and continue cooking this off till it's good and crispy here. Okay, it's starting to come along here little by little. Get a little crispiness on it here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty good. What do you say, Dave?
I think it looks good.
Okay.
It's coming along there.
Okay, I think we definitely got our Spam good and cooked off here. We're going to go ahead and take it off the stove here and put it on some dry paper towels and let it cool down from there then.
Sounds good.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, next up, while our Spam is cooling, we're going to go ahead and take 2 cans of biscuit dough. And we're going to cut them, we're going to separate them for starters. And then we are going to cut each of the pieces into 8 pieces. So, 8 times 8 is what, Dave?
Too many. 64. Just cutting them into small pieces.
Yes. And then we are going to shake them into cinnamon sugar, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
Yeah, like I said, you are definitely going to get a lot of different flavors when it comes to
out of this, yeah.
So, see if I can do this here. Relying on my days of when I worked at Anthony's, where you first met me back in the day.
Anthony's.
So, try and cut it more or less kind of like a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, come to think of it, you know, would actually probably been perfect.
Pizza cutter might work better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll remember that for next time. So I'm sure there'll be an occasion coming up here where we'll need to
make some biscuits.
Some biscuits or some monkey breads. Something unique, because, you know, we always like trying to take risks here at Fox Hollow. So, yeah. Just going to go ahead and cut these into 8 pieces, and then we're going to proceed to the next step.
Okay.
Alright, next up we're going to go ahead and take a bag like this here. To that we're going to add half a cup of sugar. Dump it in. To that we're going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon, which I'm going to use my half teaspoon here. But I want to make sure I measure this with a measuring spoon, otherwise one of our friends will read me for it, so we already know who that is.
Yeah, so
one part of PTV. And we're just going to shake it till it's just good and combined here.
Okay.
And then we're going to take our cut up biscuit pieces from before, and we're just going to work in small batches. Maybe like a couple at a time here. And just shake them till they're nice and covered here.
Okay.
And then we're just going to keep on going. Alright, who's ready to assemble our monkey bread? I know I am. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take our third of our Spam from earlier and just sprinkle it in the base of our cake pan here. About a third of it should do the trick. I'm going to have Dave kind of eyeball it here. What do you think?
Keep going. A little bit more. That's more than enough.
Okay. And then next up we're going to take half of our monkey bread, or biscuits, and just kind of assemble it here. I don't think it really has to be perfect, does it?
No, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just approximately half of the biscuits.
A little bit more, you think?
Yeah, a little bit more. You're not quite half yet. Okay.
You think that's good there?
Good. Yeah, that's probably good. And then another third of the...
Yes, another third of our layer here. Oh, one piece fell through the hole there.
Happens.
Okay. I think that looks about a third there, Dave.
Give it a little more. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And then the other half of our biscuits. I'm just curious to see what the flavor is going to be. Mm-hmm. What do you think it's going to be, Dave?
Oh, I think it's going to be sweet and
salty and
yeah.
A little crunchy?
Maybe.
Hands don't really want to work tonight, so. Okay.
Even. Okay.
You think that look pretty even there?
Looks pretty even. Looks good.
Okay, and then we're going to take the last third of our Spam mixture and just sprinkle it on top here. I don't think we've ever really had anything Spam since we moved into Fox Hollow, has it?
No, we haven't had any Spam.
We've had Spam emails, but you know.
Spam email, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? That look pretty good there?
That looks about good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get our honey and butter and maple mixture ready to go. Alright, before we go ahead and pop our monkey bread in the oven, we're going to combine a stick and a half of butter, to that we're going to add a cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, one, 2.
Okay.
I think that looks pretty close there, Dave.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. And then lastly, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1 and 2.
Okay.
And we're just going to cook this down till it's just good and combined then. Sound good?
Yep, that sounds great.
Looks pretty good here. We're just waiting for some of the butter to melt down, and then we're going to pour this on top of our monkey bread before we put it in the oven.
Yum.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it, Dave?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Okay, looks great. Let's go ahead and top our monkey bread. Alright, we got our sauce ready, so let's go ahead and pour it on our monkey bread here. Just pour it on nice and evenly. Ooh, look at that. Look how good that looks, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Smells good.
It's definitely going to be a little bit of a fall flavor, too, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
You got your cinnamon, you got your maple.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and scrape this, and then I'm going to pop it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes at 350 degrees. Sound pretty good, Dave?
Sounds great.
Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So let's go ahead and get a little bite here. Oh my. You guys are absolutely going to love the flavors of this. So good. Awesome. You guys enjoy. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hollow Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.